Good afternoon. This is Andrew.Hirsch with Rush Truck Centers here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Mr. Customer, I appreciate you taking the time to come out and seeing the new HX today. For our previous discussions, the HX is the premium severe service duty truck from International. International designed this truck with three things in mind. First and foremost, they designed this truck to be rugged, durable, and provide the most uptime of any vehicle on the market today. The second thing they engineered this truck with in mind was driver satisfaction. In today's market, it's incredibly hard to just get drivers, let alone good drivers, and retaining them is even harder than that. The HX is the truck that your drivers are going to want to drive. The third thing that they designed this truck with in mind is a bold, aggressive design. All right, Mr. Customer, I know you're in the market for a dump truck such as this. If I can convince you today that this truck provides the most uptime with the most driver satisfaction, as well as being the best looking truck on the market today, are you ready to make a purchase? Okay. Speaking of a bold, aggressive design, take a look at this truck. That's a nice truck, right? Your customers are going to see you coming from a mile away with all this chrome. You've got an all-metal grill with a bright surround. You've got a mesh backing on there. The all-metal is going to be very hard to destruct out there on the job site. Just another way this thing provides amazing uptime, ruggedability, and durability. All right. The next thing you're going to notice on that grill is that International, that raised sight line. That provides your drivers with tremendous visibility out in the field. It allows them to know exactly where the center frontmost of that vehicle is, reducing the chances of collisions, increasing your uptime, keeping this truck on the road. All right. Another thing you'll notice on this vehicle is this tow pin. This is a 150,000 pound rated tow pin, allowing you to recover this vehicle in any situation, reducing the needs for tow bills. Another way we're reducing costs, keeping this truck on the road. All right. You'll also notice that large windscreen. All right, that provides your drivers with a great line of sight out on the job, helping them stay productive, keep up and about. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood. The HX provides the lightest hood pull in the market. It's only 31.5 pounds. All right. That's making sure that your drivers are doing their pre-trip inspections, catching any minor issues before they become major, costing you more money, right? Here, this particular HX has a Cummins X15, capabilities up to 605 horsepower. Also available, the Navistar, the A26, ultra lightweight, fuel efficient, capabilities up to 475 horsepower, right? Here, going back to doing our pre-trip, you'll notice that you can inspect every major point from the ground, right? All of your fluids here have translucent containers, making it very easy to check them, make sure you have acceptable levels of fluids. Once again, catching minor issues before they become major, keeping this truck on the road, making you money, right? Another thing about the HX that's advantageous, you have continuously colored and labeled wiring from the front of the truck all the way to the end of the truck, continuously colored and labeled, reducing diagnostic time, keeping your truck up on the road, adding to your bottom line, right? The HX provides dual steering gears on this particular axle. This is a 20,000 pound axle, and that provides you with 40-degree wheel cut both left and right. We're the only OEM on the market today that offers that offers tremendous turning capability, increased productivity for your drivers, reducing the chance of them getting into a collision there on the job site. Let's continue on to this side. Over on this side of the vehicle, Mr. Customer, I'd like to point out the breakaway mirrors. What that does, in the event that your customer hits maybe some low-lying branches, for example, it allows those mirrors to fold in as opposed to just shattering. Another way the HX is designed with uptime in mind. Another thing worth pointing out over here, the all-aluminum cab. Aluminum is incredibly lightweight and corrosion resistant, right? Also, you have the new aluminum piano-style hinges, okay? These are going to be extremely durable. Another way that International designed this truck with uptime and durability in mind, all right? Continuing along, you'll notice here on the back of the cab, This is an air ride cab, okay? The air ride cab improves the drivability of this truck drastically. Your drivers are gonna love driving this truck, right? The air ride cab is gonna reduce driver fatigue, right? They're not getting jostled all around in there like some of our competitors. That's gonna keep them productive, keep them aware, keep them awake, right? Continuing along now, you'll notice on the frame, it's all huck bolted, okay? Huck bolts are gonna be virtually maintenance-free for the life of the vehicle, okay? You don't have to get in there and re-torque those. Those are good to go. Get this truck on the road, right? Let's move some products. Come along, you'll notice we have 2 lift axles here, per your request here in North Carolina. That's the setup for you, right? This truck has a Hendrickson Whole Max suspension, which is obviously the industry standard in today's market. We do offer a wide variety of suspensions and actual setups. Let's continue along here to the rear of the truck. Here you'll notice you got LED brake lights, right? LED lights, once again, gonna be pretty much maintenance free for the life of the vehicle, right? Make sure you don't get any DOT tickets for your lights. I know how that goes. Let's go ahead, let's go to the cab. Here in the cab, this is my favorite part. This is the creme de la creme right here. You'll notice here, wide door opening. You got a 3-point entry and exit for making sure your drivers are getting in and out of this thing easy. The last thing you want to happen is for one of your drivers to get hurt getting in and out of this truck, right? Let's reduce workers' comp claims. Let's keep this truck on the road. Let's keep your drivers in the truck, right? Here inside the cab, it's a nice cab. I like that. I might just stay in here, okay? First thing you'll notice, that large windscreen that we were talking about. You have an excellent line of sight in this truck, increased productivity, increased safety, right? Standard features on the HX, you got standard tilting, telescoping steering wheel, power windows, power locks, LED interior lights. We got your Bluetooth radio, keep your driver's eyes on the road, right? All your switches, you'll notice, are right here. Very convenient, very easy to use, keeping your driver's eyes on the road, right? Another thing, we have dual overhead netted compartments. Make sure all your papers, all of your belongings up here stay where they're supposed to be. Keep them off the dash too, right? So Mr. Customer, I think you can agree that the HX is the premium severe service truck on the market today and is the perfect vehicle for you. Not only are we here offering the best vehicles on the road today, we're also offering you the best service. Rush is a premium service provider. We're the nation's largest truck dealership group. We have over 100 locations across the U.S., including 3 in North Carolina. We currently have 55 ASC certified technicians and 30 bays, making sure that when your truck is down, we get you in and out as quick as possible. Another way, we increase uptime, increase profitability. We also have 14 mobile mechanics, okay? These guys can come out, do oil changes at your facility, roadside service. They can do anything up to a major overhaul on this vehicle, right? Talk about convenience, talk about skipping the service line, right? We also have up to $4 million in parts here in Charlotte alone. $4 million in parts. So that when your truck needs a part, you can rest assured we've got it, right? Also, in the event that your drivers do come into a little collision, which I know that never happens, right? We have a full service body and frame shop as well. On top of all that, we offer our own financing. We have very competitive rates, and that allows you to get the truck you want on the loan you need while maintaining your line of credit with your bank. So Mr. Customer, after having said all that, let's go for a test drive and we can come back and do the papers.